Hello and welcome. We have a very special lady with us today that we're going to be doing a little bit of work on. It's a 1926 Rolls Royce Phantom 1. It's a very early one because it has the red writing in here. It was changed at a later date to black. Two lines of thought. One was that it clashed with some of the bodywork designs on the existing models, and the other one was, unfortunately, it was in 1933 when Mr. Royce died. And a lot of people like to think it was a mark of respect to him. So I think it's a lovely story, and I'm going to believe that one. As you can see, the car is pretty original. The obvious is that the body's not on it. But we're going to work around that. The basic mechanics is all virtually untouched and original. We'll have a little look under the engine. Have a look at that. Lift this bonnet up. So this is the 6 litre, 7.7 litre really, 6-cylinder engine that Rolls Royce produced. It's got to the stage where it was running on tick over, I know that, but other than that, it hasn't really been touched very much at all. Another interesting fact was apparently this engine, later on they used in the Spitfire, they used another bank of 6 cylinders to make it into a V engine, and they put it in the Spitfire. Which has a whole history behind that. What you notice with Rolls Royce more than any other car is the quality of the build. If you start looking round, you know, everything has Rolls Royce stamps on it and is very well made, strong and to last. If you look at the chassis, it's, you know, equivalent of what a lorry or a small wagon would have now. Okay, so we might as well have a look at the other side of the engine while we're here. So we have our 6 cylinders again. Something that's quite noticeable is there's actually 2 spark plugs for each cylinder. One runs off of the magneto, which is here, and the other one runs off the ignition side, which is here on a distributor into a conventional coil. Obviously our steering box here. You can see all the original linkages. There isn't any movement yet. It's going to be a lot of WD-40 and bringing stuff back to life. And trying to enhance what's there rather than do a full restoration. The engine is pretty clean. I'd like it a lot better than that. But at the moment, the main concentration is trying to get everything cleaned up, see what's working, and give it a good once over. So as we can see, that tyre really doesn't look right. Our initial problems are the wheels and tyres, because we can't even wheel the vehicle about at the minute. So initial problems are this big nut on here needs to be undone. I've been in with WD-40 for a few days. The centrepiece undoes. I need to try and get a spanner to go on there, which at the minute is looking quite unlikely and rather expensive. So I'm going to tackle making a spanner to get the wheel nut off. Then we can get the wheels off, get them cleaned up properly, get some sort of coating on them that's going to last, get some new tyres on it, and then we're going to start cleaning up the chassis and some of the running gear. With this type of Rolls Royce, everything is well engineered. You know, you've got big levers that work the handbrake, you know, and click it in. The gear change is very, very mechanical sounds. You know, it's very, very not like a modern gearbox. The Hulk's running a 4-speed box as well.